Another day. Another shift. Except today, at Futufon, it's a team meeting. And I may have only slept 2 hours. But I think I'm going to absolutely smash it in this meeting. Comfortable promotion by the end of it. I'm going to keep butting in with interesting facts. Ooh, I wonder if I can... Hey, I never thought. I wonder if I can speak to Suski or something during this. Salty Bear, Kelly, welcome to the stream. It's day 2. Oh, I don't know whether I've got the mental fortitude for this. But think of the money we're going to get as a result. It's guaranteed. Satan, welcome to the stream. I hope everybody's dressed smartly for this meeting. You all looked terrible yesterday.
Fannies.
Mind your language, please. My promotion's going nowhere if I'm backed by a bunch of voices in my head that are saying 70s swear words. Gwynblade, welcome to the stream. Satan, welcome to the stream. Salty Bear, Kelly, how are we all? Gwynblade, thank you for 93 months of Prime. Thank you, Gwynblade. Kelly, good work on 75 in a row. Gwynblade, I appreciate the sub. It is, 5 a.m? And I've slept like 2 hours, and I've got to get straight up and straight into the office. But there is a meeting. I've got a hoodie on today and my monster feet slippers. It's off to court. Go to court every other day. Okay, well, I managed to log off yesterday. I don't know how I'm going to work these shifts around the street. Because what if I have to go into work but I can't save at work? Maybe if I have to finish halfway through a shift, that means I don't clock enough hours and I have to work the rest of the hours over the week. Oh, awful. Right, what time is it? It's 6 a.m. and I need to be at Futufon by at least, 8 I think, or 9? And I am very, very tired and hungry. I suppose we'll sort the problem out and get the sorbet warmed up. For a moment there, I had to squint as though the date was $13.99. It's my winter cart, yeah. That's coming up when we play the next KCD. Alcarion, good morning. What was $13.99 like, Alcarion? I joke, it was too obvious. Right, let's get the sorbet warmed up. Please start. Whew, good. Can't even put the radio on in the sorbet, can I? Because it doesn't have one. Right, now it's fired up. Let's get the blower on. And the window heater. We need to set off. They like you to be done up a bit in court. The most innocent people are the best dressed. A 10-quid bag of crispy M&M. How much does 10 quid get you, Siddles? In this bloody economy. Yeah, I can't have out like that in this house. If it's open, it's finished. Before I've moved the muscle. It has to be. It's down there. That's the old sandbags, isn't it? Bloody hell, where you got that from? 700 grams. It's 675 grams. What was $13.99 like? I don't know, we didn't know our numbers back then. We just called it another day in shitty paradise. How pleasant. I hope you wasn't in Scallops when that was raided. I wish I could put the radio on. Shall I eat before we leave? Oh, I'm due on the road in no time. I just realised I'm going to be sat in this business meeting in full winter coveralls, aren't I? Damn, I'm going to make a good impression at this job. I'm so tired though. I've not slept in 2 days. I'm going to have to just sit and drown coffee when we get to work. I'm going to be one of them people. What are we having? We've got sausages or sausages. I imagine my fatigue level's just going to be spiking the longer... Like, I imagine the longer you don't sleep, the faster your fatigue bar goes up. We might pass out in the office. But that's a sign of a good worker, isn't it? I've not even got any coffee to... Oh. We'll use these energy drinks. Fat amount of good there. This is healthy, right? You know you're fucked when the high-powered energy drinks aren't even doing it for you. Right, it's currently 6:45 AM. I'm hoping to get there soon because I don't know when this business meeting is. With a bit of luck, it's during daylight hours, but God knows. And immediately got the car stuck. Right, I'll see you over at Food to Fun, everybody. If I can get there without dying. Surely Cousin's not patrolling around this time of day. Check my mail when we get home. How are we going to work out sleep in this? I think the only way to manage to like balance your sleep schedule around working is like massive caffeine addiction. What do you think, Santa? Speaking of Santa.
Even to my first Fight Club meeting last night, unfortunately I arrived 10 minutes late, so I missed the introductions, but I must say I had a fantastic time. I'd recommend it to everyone. Sothan also had a great time there.
That's actually brilliant. And it follows Gwynblade's rule of letting the reader say the punchline in their head. That's actually genuinely really good. Fuck, Santa, welcome to the stream. Yeah, two things. Santa's closing in on his challenge, so click the link in the pins in Discord and donate to his push-up challenge. It's worth it for charity. And second, Santa, we found your character in game. You exist. And not only that, you work the same menial 9 to 5 that I do. We're now colleagues instead of mortal enemies. 300. You've got 2 days and 350 press-ups to do. You're gonna be dead. 6-4 good afternoon. A good work on 30. What if I drive to work in the shit truck and then just go sleep outside? But I assume leaving the premises is probably going to reflect badly. Turn the blower off now it's warmed up. Although the windscreen might fog up if I don't have the blower on. Let's have the blower on low. Am I going to get there in time? 7:20. I wouldn't mind clocking in before 8. The sooner we clock in, the sooner we can clock out, right? Or the earlier in the afternoon we'll be able to clock out. For those that missed yesterday's stream, I now have a full-time job in this game. And what a job it is. But I won't be working the full 8 hours today because there's a business meeting. Which I imagine is going to be regularly interrupted by phone calls, as everything in this godforsaken factory is. Oh shit, don't crash on the way to work. I'm going to lose an arm or something because then I'll get half the pay. This does feel like a ride to work, doesn't it? Like he's done a good job at this. Fucking early mornings off getting up at when we had to get up at like 5 or 6 or 7 or whatever. I'm sure people still do it right now. There's just the quiet road. I say quiet roads and immediately bump into somebody with their eye beams on. I actually genuinely really like it. Quiet, calm. And it's that feeling of appreciating every little moment you've got in the car on the way there as best you can before you pull in. And speaking of which, I don't know how far away this guy is. If I misjudge this, he's going to kill me. I think he's close. Yeah, he is. Fuck, it's open. Not only is it already open, Santa's already in. What if this has been put in the game as like a... It's like a test, like an endurance test by Topless Gun. Can he break his players? For those that didn't see yesterday, welcome to my new office. Futufon. We package chargers for the burgeoning Finnish mobile phone industry. And for those that haven't seen, look who the secretary is. And she absolutely refuses to speak to me. The coldest of cold shoulders. I better check in. What time is it? It is... I'm going to be checking in just before 8. That works. So what do I do here again? Show the tag car. And then punch in. In at 5, so I got in at 8, so I need to be leaving at 4, just after 4. That inflatable chair makes it look like a really fun place to work. I bet they've got a pool table. I wish they fucking did. I'm in before everybody else is in. They're all in the break room. I can hear Santa somewhere. They're all arriving. Hello, yes. Look, Santa, it's you. It genuinely is as well. Why does everything fall off stuff? I've got my crate of beers that I need to keep me alive during the working day. I need coffee though, don't I? I barely slept last night. Manageable, Siddles. But how long I can... whether I've got the mental fortitude to stick it out, I don't know. It remains to be seen. 40 minutes, Satan. But at least today it's broken up slightly by this business meeting. And you have to bring your own lunch and you get paid £4 a week. Which, in my summer car terms, would be terrible. But in my winter car, given you get like the log jobs and the shit sucks so unbelievably rarely, and taxi work's a pain in the ass, it's not actually a bad way to make money. Like, now I finally understand how... why the log jobs are so few and far between now. Also, we've got a bit of a suspicion about Santa. Every now and again, Santa will walk up here and he'll into the toilets. He'll lock the door behind him, and he'll stand facing the wall in the corner to my right. I think he's up to something, but I don't know what. Is your monitor not plugged in, Bear? Suski. It's not on either. There's never anything on it. He's praying, yeah. What, for a better future than this? Good morning, Dougie, in more ways than one. So Santa is our colleague, look. You alright, Santa? Yeah? This is our boss, Dougie. Well, we better get started, I suppose. I'm in here until 4 PM, so... Good morning, boss. I always got to pick packing sheets up there, I don't need, no.
Is Dougie in-game as good at life as me?
Better. Infinitely better. Yeah. Why did it say that I've got a box in it? I think this is actually my workstation. Santa. I think I'm using the wrong workstation. It's got a better haircut and better trainers. I hate the haircut. He's just doing depressing lengths. He's more sexual, he's got a higher income. Alright, for some reason my first box is over here, because I think this is where I'm supposed to be stood working. But I want to work near the radio. Right, we worked out yesterday that having the box here is kind of good. Do you mind? Maybe what... We need to think of a new system, so I don't have to... What I want is a system where I don't have to move. Juggy? That's just for the player character, Dougie. Like, what if... Like, what if we maybe have it set up like this? So then I go like this. Then like this. I'm stood a bit too far away from it there, aren't I? Then like that.
56 years. Crazy. G.
Wait until the end of this shift, kit, and it'll feel like another 56 years has passed. Keaton, welcome to the stream. Crazy G. Was you there the other night in golf? We played a golf map made by Chris G, and it was just a golf map. It was not notable in any way. I forgot the sub wasn't Ron, yeah. Oh, he was going to say Crazy Gay. He was great at Breaking Bad. Right, well, let's see if I can... Maybe if I have that as far away as that, then pick the tray up. That's how you do it. Oh, it needs to be a tiny bit further away. Oh, these need to be a bit closer. Good. Thank you for the sub, though. I appreciate the 56 years. I don't know which one of us has aged worse as a result of it. Maybe that there. So, like that, then pick you up. Oh, fucking hell, these need to be closer too. There's a way we can do this. Ah! Oh no, wait. Ah! Shit! It's just not close enough. I bet it's designed this way as well, isn't it? Balls. Oh, I'm fucking it all up. Let's just do it. Let's just do it normally. We can't chase efficiency all our life because, as far as we know, you don't get paid for being efficient. Yeah, the Valentine's Day. I think G's grandma if it's after a number. Because it's supposed to be grams, right? Like if you type 2 space G, it says Coxy Gay. Oh, this is not the ideal setup. But if you put the G immediately after it, it says Coxy Grandma. Because it's saying grandma. Should do a Doomhaus poll. Do we like Ronya or the regular TTS voice better? Let's put somebody actually once said what we should do is a poll for everybody's favourite Doomhaus member. That was actually mooted once as a thing we should do. Stalker. It's kind of fucked the idea that somebody would suggest a popularity contest, but then you realise that most people have internal ones anyway, don't they? You know the types. Everybody's got some hierarchy in their head or other, haven't Somebody buy this guy a headset. Cats, good afternoon. He wouldn't use it anyway. He likes us all to think he's having international business meetings. I've got a spreadsheet. Ever optimizing. It's set so long ago that people don't even know to use a phone. People don't even know to use a phone like they're eating a delicious rye vita. Yeah, he's got it up to his ear like a pleb. Probably didn't have loudspeakers back then. Okay, I'm having a lot of trouble doing this today. Whatever the first setup I had for this was working a lot better. There must be some perfect direction so you can just do it with the mouse. You don't have to move back and forth. Fine. Is it business meeting time? Oh shit, I missed a smoke break. I don't need to smoke, it's fine. Well good. I wonder if you get a bollocking for smoking inside. I assume so, smoke breaks are a thing. We're going for a business meeting at some point, but I don't know when. What time is it? Maybe at 10. Oh, because the main character, yeah. Is it true back then phones had a bit so you could hear the person you were talking to at the same time as talking to them? What? No, you just left voice notes, didn't you? Like nowadays. I am absolutely flapping with this. Can you... Hang on, I'm thinking. Why am I having so much trouble with this today? Yesterday I was in such a flow state. How will people know how important he is if he isn't broadcasting the whole thing to the entire room? Dougie's big boss, man. Why am I making this so difficult today? I can't get back into the flow state. There must be a way. And I'm just fucking it up. Yeah, I have a theory though. Just made me feel better. Was it even a thing back in the day? I never recall a market for separate phone chargers. Yeah, I guess you could buy them, but... You never... Yeah, I don't remember ever needing a separate one. I suppose it's only if one breaks, right? Or you're buying one for some other location. But you usually just got, like, 3 in the packet with your phone, didn't you? Why did they remove that bit? No, we now basically have a CB radio. Because, let's be honest, conversation in 2025, 6 where it is. What about this? It's not about listening to the other person. It's about waiting until they've stopped talking so you can say your thing. Look at this now. Is it more efficient? No idea. Is it different though and makes me feel like I'm thinking? Yes. What's happened? Is this faster? I think this might be faster. There's surely a speedrun category for Futufon full box any percent. Can you put the star box between your feet under the tail so I can go like that maybe? Yeah, but you can't drop it into it, Cats, that's the only problem. If you could just gravity it in, it would be so much better, but you can't. I have a photo of the dial tone anyway, like normal people. Oh, a phobia, yeah. I'm developing a phobia for this fucking ringtone. Is it 10 o'clock yet? No, maybe at noon, the business meeting.
Hi, Joanna. Yes, I got your email. Yes, I didn't understand what did you mean.
Get a load of that.
Please can
He's
you
bilingual.
tell me how
That's proof that he's a WoW player then, but it's not out yet, is it? He plays Anarchy Online.
not one with your phone.
This is faster, isn't it?
Joanna,
There isn't one.
Maybe you have to change phone. Yeah. Then you can use the charger.
I like English, Dougie.
Yes, I think that is a good business idea. Yes. Okay, but tell me and call me later.
It is mental hearing English in this game, though.
We can figure this out.
I don't like it. Fucking English coming over here, ruining our perfectly good immersion. Okay, Siddles, on seeing it. Is it awful? Or whatever you said, in your opinion.
No heikulta.
Yeah, surely, kid. Yeah.
On tässä sellaista rumpaa nyt päällä. Niin mulle tänään menestää työpäiväaikamme vähän, mutta joo, ja lupaan laittaa puhelimen äärettömälle.
That whole box done nearly before lunch.
Joo, lupaan. Nähdään kohta. Pusi.
Pussy, pussy. Anarchy Online is still around, that takes me back. It was out around the turn of the century, right? I think? Couldn't think of an MMO that was around that time. I suppose EverQuest was... No, that was after this, wasn't it? The joke being, I should go back and finish that joke, was that his English is so good, that means he must play online games a lot.
Saatana!
Nearly. Oh, it's business meeting time. Okay, let's go do business stuff. And I'll turn the radio off. No, in fact, we'll leave it on. This must be business meeting time. What time is it? It's 11 AM then. Or is it lunch break? Look at the sunlight out there that we can't get involved in. If someone hasn't done a P45%, then it should do. Oh, it's lunch break. Oh God, look. Well, that was there yesterday, wasn't it? It's alright for you lot queuing up for the fucking microwave. Some of us have a problem we've got to deal with. Don't tell the boss. This is embarrassing, if anything. I saw an otherwise fully functioning adult on an aeroplane sucking on a cuddly toy the other day in their mid-20s. Excuse me? Sucking on it? What, like you used to do your flannel in the bath? I better close the door, right? Great, we're allowed to smoke in here. Probably not. I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm gonna smoke in the toilets. Meridian 59 was in 1995, EverQuest in the late 90s. So EverQuest at least, yeah. I've never heard of Meridian 59 though. What would even be in a phone charger manual? Put pointy end in wall and other end in phone. A load of stuff to stop people fucking electrocuting themselves, I imagine. Okay. When's this business meeting, lads? He did say Tuesday for the meeting, didn't he? Guess we wait for Dougie to make his way. What if I'm conducting the meeting? Oh God. I'm a bit nervous to smoke in the building. Because every other bugger goes outside for a smoke, don't they? Maybe we'll like ride our stress until till the afternoon smoke break. Azzy, good afternoon. Pop-Tarts have instructions. I guess if you're cooking food, you can eat Pop-Tarts raw, can't you? was going to say, if you're cooking food, you kind of need your customers to know how to not set their hair on fire. Stress go down on the job yesterday anyway? I think we thought it did. But it might be because I went out and smoked a couple of times during. You can eat Pop-Tarts raw, yeah. You still burn your mouth on them. But I got a coffee from one of the cafes in town the other day. Quid, by the way. To take away a black coffee, take away a quid. Not bad, not bad. Jeez, I've had foot, speaking of which. And I was so excited that it only cost me a quid that I took it to the park and sat there, get a bit of sunlight, that I immediately burnt my mouth on it. Anyone can lean out the window and smoke. That'll be fine. Well, if this meeting isn't starting, then I'm going to go and have a smoke. Or even finish this box. Finish this box, fuck it. Or go boils them. Boils them for 15 minutes. Is the dressing gown necessary? Okay, everybody's just getting back to work. Maybe it's an afternoon business meeting. Maybe it needs Dougie to stop thinking he's so fucking important that he has to have a phone call every 5 seconds and get to actually providing for his staff. Done. Box done before lunch. Must be at noon. I didn't know the box done. Yeah, Santa does drugs off the radiator. Just sits there looking sad. Okay, everybody's coming back from lunch. That must have just been the lunch break. 5 o'clock anyway. Is he going out for a smoke break? He is. Is he? Oh no, it's Dougie. I need more boxes, don't I? Have I got everything? Yeah. For a couple more at least. I swear this is some mental aptitude, like some test of patience. And fucking Topless Gun's gonna be like, I've been running a social experiment with my video game. And he's going to release a study that is like, look how terrible the attention spans of your average gamer is. They couldn't even do a normal job's worth of menial work for 40 minutes. And they all immediately quit. And he's going to be like, except one guy that for some reason subjected like 20 people to some of the most gut-wrenchingly boring stuff, and he never once quit. And look at him now, he's a millionaire. And I'll be sat here all alone in my palace made of shrink house, gloating over the fact that I beat the system. Santa's making his own Vitu rap, yeah. But not as good. Nothing's as good as the Vitu rap. As far as we know, Dougie, we don't know. That made more sense when I started saying it than when I finished. Maybe, but there's no clues to it yet. I'm hoping this business meeting might give us some interaction between, like, Suski maybe or something. Yet to be discovered. Right, Stubble, flow state. Flow state. Yeah, spunk all your earnings in Apple. Yeah, Apple shares. What did Duff McKagan do? He did. Was it Apple, Starbucks, and something else? Hey, smoke break. Can't see Dougie. I'm getting away with this. Mate, leave the door open. I'm coming. Oh, Santa's already out here anyway. Press 1 to wee on Santa's leg in like some kind of power move. Can I see the sun while I'm out here? I fancy seeing it just at least once in today's stream. It's already gone down. Brilliant. Alright, lads. Busy day. Looking forward to this business meeting later. I want to learn some business stuff. 2, because Santa will drag race you and you'll lose. He didn't win every drag race. There was that one where he was mysteriously tied to a car wreck that he didn't win. Look at his poppers, though. Why did we ever think that was a good idea? Like 0.001% of the people who bought them things used them for their practical. Sorry, mate. Used them for their practical benefits. And they looked fucking rubbish. It's nearly 1 o'clock. Strippers love them. Yeah, unfortunately though, when I was like 11 in Yorkshire, I wasn't a stripper at the time. Bindrek, good morning. You're working too fast. Your co-workers are going to murder you. To be honest, if Santa did murder me, it'd be 1-1 at that point, right? Sniffing poppers. Strippers, yeah. Am I going mad, or did you used to be able to buy poppers from behind the shelf in a shop like some kind of like fun? It was almost like some like weird nicotine product. I mean like amyl nitrate when I say this. I swear I've got memory of that. Might have been in like Amsterdam or somewhere.
Okei. Okei, no nyt katsotaan sit se kone.
Dougie, when's this business meeting?
Jo siinä laatikon edessä, niin onko se virtanappi vai?
Bet your friend still came around and popped the damn things. Oh, aye, absolutely. Trouble is, I grew up in the era of you'd punch each other in the bollocks as like a happy fun game. And then if somebody punched you in the bollocks, you owed them a punch in the bollocks, but you had to escalate it. That was the game. Fun for all the family. Seen a video not long ago where they bought poppers in the shop. Yeah, they were just sold, weren't they? Laughing gas balloons.
Musta tällä voisi. Tai olisi edes hyvän näköisiä miehiäkin.
I'm beating it. I'm refusing to let this game win. What time is it? Is it business meeting time? I'm so excited for this business meeting. Yeah, 1 PM. Dougie, are we going upstairs for this business meeting, or are you going left? Can't be second lunch break, can it? It is. It's business meeting time. Fuck. Where are we sitting, at the front or the back? Sit at the back. No, sit at the front just in case there's something to watch. Look at Santa, what a swat. Look at him sat up front. Let's sit here. Oh, there's like office electrics and yeah. You got a lollipop with your moped parts. Who's in there? It's business meeting time. Dougie's on the phone. That guy's been for a shit and missed the call. This is so dumb. No input is detected on the LCD multimedia projector. This is where he plays EverQuest. Oh, here he comes. If you ask somebody to draw a picture of a sex offender, you should be at the front having started the meeting. I wonder if it is actually expecting me to conduct it. I'm a new starter though. I've been here for like 9 hours or something. Hello! Mind it. That's that guy's car lights from outside. There's a fucking thumbnail for you. And put the My Winter Car logo right in the middle of it. Oh shit. Sorry, Dougie. I was just making sure the projector was blinding. What is this going to be?
Hyvät työntekijät. Tänään meillä on tärkeä tilaisuus kokoontua keskustelemaan myyntimme kasvusta ja siihen liittyvistä hallinnollisista aspekteista. 90-luvun loppu on ollut meille suotuisa aikaa ja näemme selvää myynnin nousua kvartaali toisensa jälkeen.
True.
On kuitenkin tärkeää, että tarkastelemme tätä kasvua kriittisesti ja johdonmukaisesti, jotta voimme navigoida siihen liittyvät mahdolliset riskit asianmukaisella vakavuudella.
Fuck. You don't have to bear. Bear's learning shorthand. Just look at
kiinnittää
them.
huomionne yksityiskohtaisiin
KPI report, packing mobile phone charges, overall performance, strong throughput and on-time delivery, quality improvement versus quarter 2. Material shortages drove overtime and expedite key.
Don't you look like...
Yeah, you do. Dougie, thank you for the bits. Meth, welcome to the stream.
Käsittelemme seuraavaksi myynnin kasvuun liittyviä operatiivisia riskejä.
What is that?
Jokainen lisäys tuotantotiloissamme on tarkkaan laskettu.
How do you set yourself on
Se tuo
fire?
mukanaan mahdollisuuden laatu- ja toimitusaikaongelmiin. Osa teistä on jo osallistunut
Wait, is this something I need to be aware of?
paperikutsuihin, joissa olemme käsitelleet riskienhallintamalleja.
Don't you dare. Don't you dare.
No morjesta, Seppo. Ei tässä taaskaan mitään kiinnostaa ole.
Saatana.
It's always important to keep your boxing slaves in the loop of the business intrinsics.
Haaveilee, että puhelinta ladattaisi langattomasti. Niin, ihan hullu juttu. No sitä minäkin. Ei ne puhelimet nyt mitään sähköhammakarjoja. Niin, ei sitä langattomasti. Joo, no sitä minäkin sanoin. Ja ei tule...
Mate, just come back, tell us to bend from the knee, not from the back, and show us the fire exits, and let me get back to work. I'm desperate to do more work.
Palataan, se on varo.
Ai.
Saatana.
What is this, a picture of the apocalypse? It is, yeah. Somehow I'd rather be out there bleeding and on fire than sat in here waiting for this pillock to come back from his phone call. That's what happens if you don't need to. Yeah. Fucking hell.
Käsittelemme seuraavaksi myynnin kasvuun liittyviä operatiivisia riskejä.
True.
Jokainen lisäys tuotantotiloissamme on tarkkaan laskettu, mutta se tuo mukanaan mahdollisuuden laatu- ja toimitusaikaongelmiin. Osa teistä on jo osallistunut yksityiskohtaisiin palaverikutsuihin, joissa olemme käsitelleet riskienhallintamalleja.
Nice.
Elementti, johon meidän tulee kiinnittää huomiota, on sisäisen viestinnän tehostaminen osastojen välillä. Myynnin kasvun myötä odotamme enemmän tiedonkulkua
Sorry, I was just practicing.
vetäjiltä. Tästä syystä olen aiemmin tänä vuonna ohjeistanut päivittämään viestintäprotokollat, mikä näkyy...
Trim, I've got a full-time job. I'm in a business meeting.
Muistuttaisin kaikkia asiakaspalautteen tärkeydestä. Vaikka asiakaspalautemekanismi on meille tuttu, korostaisin, että se on tärkeä indikaattori, joka auttaa meitä näkemään, missä kohtaa prosessia voimme kehittää tehokkuuttamme jatkuvan kasvun aikana.
NAFTA, the North American Free Trade Association.
Huomiostanne ja sitoutumisesta
Have we done already?
pieneltä kuulostaviin, mutta merkittäviin yksityiskohtiin. Yhteistyöllämme voimme varmistaa, että myyntimme kasvu realisoituu laadukkaasti ja kestäväksi kehitykseksi yrityksellemme. Toivotan kaikille tuottoisaa ja järjestelmällistä työpäivää.
Hey, look at that. E-work for NAFTA, the North American Free Trade Agreement.
Agreement, that's it. And that was our business meeting. Good luck, everybody. You are an important part of the IT chain. Fuck off. I've not slept in 3 days in game, by the way, to try and be as good as I can possibly be at this job. My fatigue will not stop going up at 100 million miles an hour. It's quite good trim, but I think it's a bit too old. I watched a TikTok of it the other day, and there was practical effects in it, and that's disgusting. Ugh. Razor, welcome to the stream. What the fuck is even happening? Toe shoes. No, he looks like he wears sandals, Trim. He's a sandal man. Maybe not in this weather. Razor, good afternoon. What the fuck's even happening? Where's the car? Where is Winter? Where is Mai? Well, given that I have to sit in this fucking office for 8 hours a day, there's your daylight. That's about as much as we'll get to see today. Because I need to go back down and I need to get this fucking box packed in an hour and a half. This is my job now. £4 grand a week. And given log jobs don't exist in winter, which makes absolutely zero sense, thanks to my boss fucking Dougie. That was about as dry as it sounded. No wonder he left out the subtitles. I like the idea that Topless himself couldn't cope with it long enough to write the subtitles for it. I work as a man that packs chargers for a phone company called Futufon. And Topless Gun has put this in the game to try and make your average player die of boredom. But he doesn't get to win. I get to win. And you lot get to lose while I'm winning. Fucking radio's on too loud. I might work a bit of overtime tonight to make sure I get this box done. Paula, good morning. Yes, I am. I'm going to be the best damn regional manager this region's ever had. And Santa works in here, by the way. Imagine getting home from work just to watch a guy go to work as his hobby. The US can't invade any sooner. Yeah, but because log jobs are so few and far between in winter, and the taxi job paid pennies, this might be my best way to afford parts for the car. Because when I get out of here, I'm going to spend all of my hard-earned earnings on boxes from PSK to try and hopefully randomly get an upper control arm for the car so I can finally put the suspension together. This surely is supposed to be some comment on how hard it was to do it with a full-time job. What do I need? I need... Oh, boxes there. Sothan is alive, Reza, and I have an apartment now. We moved out from our parents' home, and we live near the next door to Sothan's apartment, you know, the one you move him into. And he'll buy Keelyu off you, but only a few at a time. We are now a bigger alcoholic than Sothan ever was. Oh, that was foolish. Oh, I'm making a mess. What was kidding? The radio volume. This doesn't feel very pre-2000s, this style of metal for some reason. How did this guy have time to watch 8 hours of inane shit on his Nokia every day? Yeah, I've not really got time to put an hour into the video game I love because I've got to play Snake for 8 hours a day. Well, this is relatively fast, actually. Whoa, look at this. Efficiency monster suddenly. Jesus. Absolute. Efficiency monster.
Jumalauta!
Shut up, Santa.
Vittu.
Honestly, to make the money in the first game if you don't kill Sothan, it's just mostly just waiting about for phone calls. This just replaces the waiting about that you were doing before. This is so 90s, this... Like, I know, obviously the 90s is not a defined decade, or whatever, but for some reason, this like swoosh and like the pale pastel colours and the pink, not pastel but close, and the pink and blue and the like the jagged line, and I don't know what it is, but it's just very much of the time. Some design trend that was popular around that time. Shaggy Dan, welcome to the stream. Unless one of our co-workers has secretly won the lottery and is still working to keep up appearances, then I'm counting on the instant gratification option. I reckon Santa is secretly, because look at his car outside, it's like a super modified, like Japanese looking thing. I reckon Santa is actually filthy rich, and like you say, he's just in here LARPing as somebody that's not filthy rich, like when Kitten shops at Aldi once a year. And somewhere in the back of his car there's a suitcase full of money.
Hi, Joanna.
The clothes were from the the clothes from the 80s were peak 90s.
Yes, I didn't understand what you mean.
Hey, I don't shop at Aldi. Time is it? People are still here. Okay, it's 4. It's about to be 4 o'clock. Should get this second box done. I might go to PSK on the way home, fill the car up, get some food. We'll pick up some shit from Salty if she's got some.
I don't understand. Joanna, maybe you have to change phone. Yeah. Then you can.
You know what, Sothan? We had a business meeting, and if you imagine the most boring business meeting in the world,
I think that's
it was basically that,
idea, yes.
but in a language you don't understand.
Okay, but tell me.
And there was a phone call going off every sort of 20 seconds, and he'd leave the room for ages. So that's what you've missed. You posted the print everybody remembers, and it's dreadfully 90s. What did it mean? Oh, there's one in the bottom of that. Can I borrow Santa's crap? No. Do I have the bases? No, I need some more of these as well. I'm so close to getting this filled. Tell you this much, once I'm mobile, Aldi will 100% where you'll get the shopping done. Used to make Towns take me, but I hate shopping with him. Is everybody going home? You ready for a bit of overtime? You ready for a bit of brown nose from Dearest Sizzler? Fill in this box. I'm going to be the best fucking employee this place has ever seen. You get paid weekly. Oh, it's not the end of the workday. They've just all gone for a smoke break, which I don't need because I'm excellent. Yeah, you get. I need to. I think I need to work a full 2-week probationary period, and then I'll get paid. So I'll tell you when that happens. Fuck! I put them too far away. Whenever I hear this noise, I think of a vagina from the inside, which sounds coarse and crass. But if you haven't seen the opening to My Summer Car, don't go watch it, because that's basically what it contains. What do I need? Big box. Right. Has everybody gone home? It's 4 PM. Technically, because I can leave early on a Friday, can't I? Maybe on Friday afternoon we can do like half of a normal job. Has everybody gone home? If they have, I'm going to check. I'm going to clock out. Yeah, alright, everybody's left work. Okay, so I need to show my tag card and punch out. See, I'm 50 minutes. I've worked 50 minutes overtime. Is that today? No, that's over the last 2 days, right? Nice. Actually, let's have some free coffee. Like Eskimos and seahorses, vaginas aren't real. story to tell to spook kids into behaving. I've only been to Aldi once, and it was right before Thanksgiving. The only things left were corn chips and pencils, and both taste about the same. We need to go and see it all in its glory. Apparently it's not that good in America, though. Like, it's different, obviously, whichever country buys the franchise, but... That's Alkarion or something was saying it's not so good in the US. 50 today and 21 yesterday. I don't remember clocking in that early. I thought I was like just after 8 or whatever. Aldi's fine in the States, but it's great in the UK. They're just freely assigning overtime. That's generous as hell. That's just Europe, so then, yeah. Radware, welcome to the stream. I've just finished my first shift at work. The one Aldi local to me seems a bit small and never seems to stock a lot of the stuff I read about in Aldi stock. Yeah, that's also different as well. Like, the stock's different in every territory as well. Right, I've not slept in 2 days. That probably explains the shaking. Lovely. 2 full boxes done and a business meeting full of business stuff. I've already clocked out. Smashing. Right, I'm off to go buy a classified magazine, and we're going to get the best news ever. There's going to be an upper control arm available in the fucking classified magazine, and I'm going to pick some shit up from Salty, and I'm going to get an upper control arm, and I can finally build a fucking car. Is that thinking about my... Other than that, it's been a lovely day, Radway. Thanks for asking. Some places it's fine, and others it's miserable at best. Is that a common thing in Europe? I remember I once was pulled in an office and yelled at by my boss for getting 20 minutes of overtime across the week. Well, because that was too high or too low. Okay, I'm going to have to wait for the sorbet to warm up. It's freezing in here. We'll knock about in the office. Too high? That's weird. Possibly more than an hour, Civils. We need to work out how to do this. I do have a strategy, though. Like, what I might do is come in, fill a box, and then have, like, the couch, like, hidden somewhere. You know, the couch from the dump. And maybe, like, sleep upstairs where Dougie doesn't go. See if we can get away with that. But he said that your... performance is regularly checked, so I don't know how that works. But I want to work off the probationary period dry first. Do it the proper way. I'm not letting him convince me that it's too boring to do. Topless doesn't get to win, I get to win. And you lot get to lose. Unless you're pre-approved overtime in the States, you'll get a bollocking for doing it. Well, I mean, I don't think it's just a universally allowed thing in Europe, but usually it's greatly appreciated if you can stay and do a bit more. And again, I've only got anecdotal evidence for that. The idea that you can't do what you have to do in time, it's your own fault, right? What is that the prevailing thought right there? If you have to do overtime, it's because you was too slack during the day and didn't get it done in time. I was after the point I was already fed up with them, so I very politely told her to fuck off, and I would use whatever time I needed to finish what they wanted me to finish. And he was never punished. Interesting thought. I guess it depends on how close the company is to, like, security or going bust, right? I always like to think that all companies are always making tons of profit at all times. If you make overtime, even more if the company doesn't have to pay for it. I don't think I've ever worked a job where I could get overtime. You're always on salary. Well, it's the same, right? I don't think they're mutually exclusive, right? In Europe, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, everybody, you still get your salary, but overtime is just a little bit of bonus that you add on top, and is calculated after the fact. But it's am I right? I don't know. I want to speak for everybody else's jobs, but am I right in saying that it has to be agreed upon per job? It's not like I know we're a regulation continent as a rule. Not that we're all the same, but I don't think it's like regulated that it has to be provided or anything like that. Well, I was with the overtime. It was time and a half, yeah. Time and a half or double usually. For me, salary was they could work more hours than normal and not have to pay me any addition. Huh. The words maybe mean different things then, I suppose. It's not very good, though. You get your salary, and if you say, hey, I stayed an hour late, they'll compensate you for it. That's it. Yeah, that's a better way of saying it than what gibberish I was coming out with. Oh. You know what, that felt relatively painless. That's 2 of the 10 days. Let's be honest, what would you rather have on in the background? Me sat fiddling with boxes and listening to the radio, or the tractor noise going at 100 mile an hour? I do have a tractor job to do, but I don't think I'm going to get there in time, actually. Maybe I come to work one day in the tractor. I'd get told you really shouldn't do that, you need to relax, but still did it anyway because more money in my pocket and less bullshit sat over my head on the weekend. Yeah, it gives you that little bit of choice, I suppose. As long as you're not shamed for doing it or shamed for not doing it. And the place I worked where paid overtime was a thing was only by agreement, and then only offered an additional full shift on nothing, so nothing it was. Oh, yeah, that sucks. So the only overtime, if you worked 5 days, the only overtime you could get was 6 days, not 5 days, 2 hours. Yeah, that's dumb. They weren't concerned by the fact that I did some overtime, just that I was overworked, and overworking yourself more, yeah. Because that's a company with a good HR, right? This is where you tell me that their HR was actually terrible outside of that, but it's a sign that at least at one point See, I sit and think about this game sometimes, you know, and I think, why would he put this in where you have to just work all day and then it's dark when you get out and you've got no time to do your jobs or your hobbies? Like, why would he do that? It's a rally game. This isn't... Oh, fucking hell. Was I going too fast? Don't hit him. Shit. Yes, hello. Sorry if I was going too fast. At least I've just got out of work, mate. Come on. Apparently there was some sort of critter behind the wheel. Looked like one of those self-driving movie cars. I think them beers I had at lunch were early. Okay, we got away with that. Thank you, friend. What's this thing out of batteries? How is it possible that a stupid fool like you've passed the test? Oh, my handbrake's on. Sorry, officer. Yeah, I was going to say, sometimes do they have new cars? Not too far away to say. I'll have a look next time. Sometimes you think, this is a rally game. Why is it making you work all this time? It just ruins... There's no chance. It's not feasible, isn't it? This isn't a rally game, is it? This is a 23-year-old racing enthusiast living in Finland simulator. And if 23-year-olds living in Finland at the time could barely afford to keep up with their passion and their hobby, then it's getting represented. Manager was boring, but HR was really good. One of the two's not bad. Would likely have happily stopped a couple of hours more, as base hours was like 7 to 2, but I'm not stopping until 9. Yeah. Yeah, that's excessive, isn't it? That sounds like they just didn't want people to do overtime. Lunch beers pulled through again. Look at my fatigue, by the way. That was 0 when we left the office. I need to fucking sleep. But if I sleep, I've got to wake up again, and I'm right back in the position I was anyway. This is going to be rough, everybody. This period that we're doing right now. But we're going to dig through it. We're going to get this probation period passed. The fucking cash machine won't even accept my money. And once it's passed, we'll start to work out whether or not we can cheese the system. I'm going to assume not, but we'll try. I learned that our HR department no longer has the trio of Karens and is in fact no Karens. I hated every single one of them. I hope their crops wither and their kids stop talking to them. Damn. That sounds like Shaggy Dan was touching bums in the office. Then they rumbled him. Speaking of which, let's go see whatever Salty's got for us, and we'll buy a new classified magazine. Make some phone calls. I missed the taxi. I lost my taxi job and they confiscated it. Salty, do we have any packages? We do. 180, 60. That's high quality parts in that one. How many can I carry? We'll do 5. We'll pick the rest up another time. Salty, come back. Ooh, I need a new classified. I don't know if I need a new classified magazine, but we'll buy one anyway. Hello. Yes. Just a magazine, please. Thank you. Oh, it's so sad, this. Cat's called this PSK depressing recently, and it's all I can think of now. Have you guys watched Shrinking? What's that? Not me, at least, Roadway. Okay, put the fucking seats down. I nearly made a Honey I Shrunk the Kids joke and then realised that that's what I had to tank throughout the entirety of the Grounded playthrough. It's got a guy in it that looks like Indiana Jones but really old. Is it at least... It's not older than like 5 years old though, is it? Because I'm not watching it. New series about a shrink that starts meddling in his patients' lives. Shrinking? Nice and obscure with the title. Harrison Forbes. They tried to get me fired for saying I forgot to wear a mask while I was on a Zoom call in my apartment. The first... Never. Why did they want you to wear a mask on the call? Was it some, like, solidarity exercise or something? Reminds you of Han Solo. Huzzah, good morning. I never heard of this. Then again, I don't know when have I ever heard of anything? It's common practice to make the ugliest members of the team wear a mask.
Perkele!
Like, I get the idea at the time, we were trying something, right? And it felt like at least something that was worth a try, but in your office? At home? What is this? Okay. We might end up with a violent explosion. Where my windscreen flies off. Do you know if you buy something from like a garden centre or whatever, and the guy that owns the place, or that served you, will come out and help you take it to your car sometimes if it's heavy? Have you ever seen Salty offer that? No. She just stands there and watches me fuck about doing this, despite the fact that I pay an absolute fortune at this place. Some might argue I'm their only customer. I assume at some point it's going to have loads of other, like, cars and stuff coming in, messing about. Read somewhere that a Big Mac will put you in labour, so we've got McDonald's. Violent explosion for 500, please, Alan. A Big Mac will cause pregnancy. You seen you flip a lorry using a sofa before? Actually, yeah. And push a bus out of a ditch with my bare hands. Forgot about radio. Right, let's go on. Go all the way home as well. Look at my fatigue though. I need to sleep badly. The ugliest were given a camera, so I'm at least a 5, since they wanted you to wear a mask. Oh my god. It's alright. Can you tell I'm desperate? Did a clown in red, white and yellow costume suggest that? Suggest it. Get it?
Perkele!
Oh, we're alright, we're fine. Now that you mention it, he did have really big shoes. Overcompensated for his tiny feet. Is that a thing where people with small feet will buy shoes that are bigger for them so they can look like they've not got small feet? Is anybody insecure about having small feet? I don't feel like something to be insecure about. Is it? This is where somebody's quietly had small feet in this community. And they suddenly feel really called out. You're Secretary of Defence. Oh, is it that something that people mock him for? There's got to be at least one person, yeah. Small feet. Rod Stewart was, you know. Hang on, where's Scotty's turn off? Klopp's wearing shoes that were much larger than what he needed, presumably because he wanted to look more powerful. Weird. I guess image is everything, right? Would I be compassionate if somebody I liked did it? Would I be understanding? I think so. I mean, insecurity is insecurity, right? You take the fucking piss. I mean, we do all sorts of stuff, don't we? People do all sorts of stuff because they're... Oh my god, no, game. Tab down. People make up over blemishes or comb their hair over this and that, or wear a particular type of... wear a hat because they're balding. Imagine. Or do what Trim does and wear 17 condoms. Nothing to his power than looking like you got dressed in the lost and found after PE. My feet are tiny, I've never complained about having this third leg either. At least you don't fall over when you're drunk. Trim wears them like oven mitts. Not heard of Pete Hegseth before, truth be told. No, exactly so, Thumber. It's not about what other people think, it's about what you think of yourself, right? I make fun of everyone in my life for everything. They do the same back. That's just how we say we love each other. True, but there's taking the piss out of someone, and then there's what you actually feel about it, right? And that's... your internal thought process is the important one. I never thought about small feet as being an insecurity before. Mocking people for affectations is about the only thing that's fair game, yeah. But if it's an affectation to cover a massive insecurity, that's a bit of a grey area that I don't think I'd sit comfortable. No, you're right, I suppose. An affectation that is just a plain affectation, yeah. No mail either. Lovely. Alright, that's one shift done today. This is brutal. Actual feeling about it, I don't care enough to give a single thought. If it was something that genuinely hurt their feelings, I'd stop, yeah. I buy longer shoes than I technically need and leave space in the toe, but that's because of excessive width. But that is you buying shoes to fit, right? Yeah. Sensible purchase. Right, we're home. Sure I don't fall over while drunk. I lean against the wall and slowly slide down going... Lovely! Day of work complete. Bang. Let's get rid of all of these boxes, because in one of these is going to be my control arm, and I'm going to be the happiest girl in the world. That Trim's hairdo, yeah. He told me he really bothered it and I picked him for his bald spot. I'd just stop, because it's not my feelings that are getting hurt, is it? Yeah, exactly. I think there's some strange, like... Why the fuck is my distributor here? Oh, I was throwing this away, wasn't I? You've got to be ruthless at all costs, but you start to realise that the more you're ruthless at all costs in some drive for honesty, the more people don't really flock to or want to spend an excessive amount of time with you, right? Wide feet, you've got to go a little bit bigger, even if they're marketed as wide, they're still not wide. People with comb over should make you sad and not laugh, really, yeah. You see some real serious examples of it, though, don't you? But is that... Okay, there was... Sorry, I forgot that I'm lining myself up for disappointment opening these fucking boxes. But mocking people's physical appearance is an insecurity cover itself, right? The people that snipe and try to hurt other people's feelings, that's the biggest expose of internal weakness or insecurity, right? But I guess it's malicious in that sense. Did I get it? No, just a colossal pile of crap that I don't need. Another 5 boxes wasted.
Voi vittujen kevää.
Alright, let's have the midstream break. Now when I come back, we're saving. Remind me. Just goes to show how badly they're afraid of the opposite, yeah. If you're going out of your way to be an actual bully, then you're very much the insecure one. Actually, no, we'll watch TV for the midstream break. Remind me to save when I get back. But I've got to fucking sleep and get up for work in the morning.
Voi helvetti.
This is brutal. Like they'd have a hugely obvious comb over than lead into having no hair and looking 20 times better, yeah. I can't imagine there must be some... It must be more powerful than reason, though, that feeling. I could kind of, well, very much sympathise, right? Right, midstream break. I'll be back, and then I'm going to save. Enjoy the TV. Good luck in the lottery. Get into time 2 minutes.
Megavedossa panokset kovenevat. Oletko valmis ratkaisemaan illan siellä, missä isot pelurit ovat? Onko autosi vaihdon tarpeessa? Uuteen moottoriöljyyn. M-Oil, Red Line, Blue Line ja Silver Line. Peeskosta herkut nopeaan nälkään. Hampurilainen 25, jättijuusto 37, grillipekoni 35, kanahampurilainen 30, vegehampurilainen 32. Tervetuloa herkuttelemaan. Peeskosta herkut nopeaan nälkään. Hampurilainen 25, jättijuusto 37, grillipekoni 35, kanahampurilainen 30, vegehampurilainen 32. Tervetuloa herkuttelemaan.
Lisää elinvoimaasi ja vaihda turbovaihteelle. Exotinso hivenainetiiviste parantaa suorituskykyäsi huikeasti. Saatavilla kaikki...
Peeskosta herkut nopeaan nälkään. Hampurilainen 25, jättijuusto 37, grillipekoni 35, kanahampurilainen 30, vegehampurilainen 32. Tervetuloa herkuttelemaan. Peeskossa hyödyt eduistamme. Muista, ekstra etu. Parhaimmillaan etua jopa 4%. Peeskossa raha valuu aina alaspäin. Tule nyt hyödyntämään etusi. Tervetuloa ostoksille.
So loud.
PSK:ssa jälleen huipputarjouksia. Arkea juhlaan. Nivalan kalja. Tasan 110. Tule hakemaan omasi ennen kuin ne juodaan
hot.
pois.
Look at Mr. Clean and Patrick
raha
Stewart.
valuu alaspäin. Tervetuloa.
And right said Fred Elliott. Right, welcome back everybody. What's in this can? I need to save, don't I? I don't want to save. I don't want to pass time. Stupid shit game. Putin says tropical. 6-4 says Professor Peppy. Azar says Professor Peppy. Bear says twisted fruit. I need a proper sleep, don't I? I'm working this probation period thing off if it kills me, which it's going to do. 2 sausages. I need to stop eating below the hunger line, don't I? Because I'm going to get fat. I'm not saving, we're just going. Monrat says fizzy orange. Jam Wedge, welcome to the stream and good afternoon. Says ginger beer. Now that you've sat down, I've got terrible news. Wait, what is it, Bear? What's happened? Speaking of terrible news, I've put on like, I've put on like 10 kilos or something during this playthrough. I need to lose weight. Paula says Professor Peppy. Okay, I could do to sort this scrap pile out. I've made a massive mess. Please no talk radio.
Jumalauta.
So I was on at night.
Anti-wasp car freshener. One whiff of this and those pesky wasps will steer...
Fine, that'll do. Shut up, Sothan. All of this was fucking worthless. Just old spare radiators and stuff. What am I going to do with all this scrap? Well, I need a solution for this. If you know of a solution in game, don't tell me, of course. But those that don't know, we need to think of something. You can't scrap it though, as far as I can tell. I've been to the dump, there's no scrapping. Can't sell it at the fucking flea market because shit sells for pennies. It cost me a fortune. They might add it, yeah, I might just leave it. I left a charger package without a charger. Did I really? What, did I send it in? Did I put it in the box and ship it? That was Santa. That was Santa's. Ah, fuck. I aren't getting fired, you're getting fired. Shut up. Everybody shut up. How did you spot that, Bear? Did you wait until I'd left? So I couldn't go back and rectify it? Oh. What if that's a... like... What if I get pulled up at the next meeting? I wonder then, what I might do at the weekend, oh God, I found myself saying at the weekend, is maybe fill the tractor with all the scrap and just tip it somewhere, like take it to town and just get rid of it. Right. I need to not fuck this up. What time is it now? If I get up at... six. Yeah, 6 is right. Is that on? Yes. As far as I can tell you can't, Paula, no. You'd think so, right? Because there was an ice fishing game in the first game on the PC. Alright, that was a better night's sleep. Not ideal, but better. Let's deal with the problem and then, you know, kind of unrealistic bullshit is this. Well, it could... the answer could be yes, and I either just haven't found it or he's not added it yet. But given there was that game on the PC, you would assume, right? Can't remove the packages from the box, so it's too late anyway. The answer, by the way, is Cloudy Lemonade. Sothan is the best ever person ever. His words, not mine. I agree. Yeah, just because you don't want to see him angry. Right. Actually, quick look at this while the sorbet is warming up. Let's get the sorbet started. Might still be warm from last night.
Alivieskan UFO-kontaktihenkilöiden yhteistyöryhmä on perustanut viimein yhdistyksen. Oletko tullut UFOjen sieppaamaksi tai nähnyt UFOista pelottavia unia? Olipa kokemuksesi millainen tahansa, voit Alivieskan UFO-kontaktit kautta jakaa kokemuksia kautaistesi kanssa. Ota yhteyttä meihin soittamalla numeroon 2452883 tai lähettämällä yhteystietosi meille postitse osoitteeseen Alivieskan UFO-kontaktit ry, toimistankuja 4 92500 Alivieska.
That was close. Right, please. Front upper control arm. Scan with me, scan with me. Exhaust front. Front lower arm. And it's the upper one I need. Rear upper, front upper.
Painu vittuun, saatana.
There was a rear upper and a front lower, but no front upper. Fucking hell. And I can't just keep spunking money on random boxes, can I? Because I'm going to run out of money. Let's get. I wonder how unlucky it is. The dumb thing is, I bet everybody that's watching this that's played this game, I bet they've got a scrap pile just as big as mine, and I bet theirs have got 30 front upper control arms in it. But I've got 20 of something that they need. This game, you know? And now I've got to go back to fucking work, do it all over again. How about, if I'm still at work at the end of a stream, I just keep my winter car open, do marbles at normal time, and end the stream with the game still open, and babysitting it like a Tamagotchi, then finish the shift off stream and go home and save. That'd be fine, right? Where's my radio goes there? No, put the radio on. Turn him up. Hello? Oh shit, I've driven off the... No, wait. Please. I can't steer it. Okay, we're alright. The choke was out. I fucked it. We're good. I'm getting late for work here. Already gone 7. The sooner I get in, the sooner we get out, right? Because I don't want my co-workers to lap me. The one across from me in the red jumper, he won't lap me anyway. He's got little feet, our bird. So we don't have to respect him. Should we start, like, really callously being prejudiced against people with little feet? Let's make them a new... Let's just go really hard on people with little feet for some reason. And if you find out anybody's got little feet, we'll chase them out of this place. Condemn them for thinking they could ever spend time in the medium feet community that we have right now. But I get little feet depends on your height, doesn't it? If you're like 5 foot fuck all or whatever, then the feet that you can get away with are smaller than somebody that's 6'5". Like the average 5 foot person, or whatever, their average foot size, if you put that on a 6'6" person, they'd have the tiniest feet ever. They wouldn't barely be able to stand up. But the fact you use the word bigger, kitten, is the answer we're looking for, right? I want to see a really tall person with really tiny feet now. What I mean is, you said that they were bigger, which means that there must be an average for your height that you're above, right? Meaning that there is an average. Whatever it is, who fucking knows? I'm going to smoke before we get in. I've got no cigs! Okay, that's... Ah, shit, how am I going to deal with stress while I'm at work? I'm going to have to swear all the way through it. The Hobbit. What we're going to do about this stress situation? Coffee doesn't make stress go down, does it? And I don't think, despite it looking like it briefly yesterday, that work in general just makes your stress go down. That's prison, ironically. Can't reach up to shave your big toe. Well, where's my lights thing? What do you mean, hot slaps? And good afternoon. Is this some narrative thing? Like Augie used to do. Remember when Augie was really young, he'd come in, he'd always have some narrative that he was on. He was He was fully in character as Napoleon for like 3 months at one point. Suski, 3rd day on the job. That's how good I am. You know what I mean? Morning, everybody. Okay. Day 3 of 10. We're clocking in at 8, so we need to clock out at 4:05 or after. But we do have some time that we can clock out early, can't we? Maybe I can get away with clocking out on Friday at like 11 AM and we can go watch the rally or something. Even though I've got a shitload of like logs and stuff to do. It'd be nice if you could save in here, I must admit, that would be good. But it just, like Katz was saying, like it'd be nice if you could save in here, but it wasn't like the prison. But it was like the prison, sorry, where it didn't advance time. Because streaming, like, on a set window is difficult if I'm going to work this job, because if I have to commit to working the full job and like not missing a day or whatever. Why did it change to 8:06? What, the clock? The punch card thing? It'll be the time going up, I think. Just the time genuinely creepy. I think it does it in... No, I don't know. Santa's up there doing his thing again, look. I know he's here. Has Santa got a different jumper on? He has. Is he wearing something different? He's wearing something different as well. Everybody comes in different clothes. Good old Doug, he's still wearing the same old tatty he always wears, though. Let's get all this sorted. I need a new box, don't I? I can't believe they're all wearing different clothes. A weirdly specific detail. Poor old Shaggy Dan and Salty have to wear the same stuff every day. Hey, what we need to do when Dougie comes back. Check the size of his feet. Right. Bear's already grasped me in for not fully finishing a box on the last yesterday. Today, no such trouble. Are we ready? Do you think I could just get 2 done and then just slack off? But maybe, what if like 1's enough? Or what if I don't even need to do any? And how will I know if I've been, like, fired? That was maybe too many. Like, I wonder if I'm going to get called into some work meeting or something to say, you are shit. Oh, what have I done here? Stubbly, you idiot. Good job, I'm good looking, because I'm lacking in all other areas.
Ei et keskeyttänyt mitään tärkeää. Joo. Juu.
Joo. I would be being slightly dishonest if I joined in with everybody saying this is boring. It's kind of very samey as jobs go, but I kind of enjoy it. In a weird... I mean, what is gaming other than just repeating the same shit over and over again, right? This is just every other game, but instead of a dialogue option and some explosions every now and again, we've got phone chargers and cardboard. Well, this is the way. Yeah, this is feeling slightly more efficient. No! I did it again!
Perkele!
Oh fuck, I just packed one without a charger in it. Can I get them out? See, this is the problem with trying to work as efficiently as possible. I just aren't good enough at video games. He dobbed you in yesterday. Sorry, he dobbed you in instead of pointing out that you missed something. What a prick. Bear? You mean? Yeah, he did. He just waited, Satan, until I was out of work for the day, and then posted a clip of the incident without telling me at the time. He wants me to lose my job. Okay, doing it here means I keep putting stuff underneath the boxes, which is not optimal. So what's the best place to put these? Like here, right? A lot of them there. And a lot of these here. Joo.
Ei
I need
vittu
more
oikeesti,
plastic
joka vitun päivä näitä saatanan kusisia paketteja.
I feel like it's therapeutic in the office, or just have somebody that you can swear at every now and again. Press 1 if you'd have given up on Futufon by now. Don't actually. I need to believe that you lot have the staying power of an ox and the resilience and fortitude to get through anything. What's the pattern on it? The daft thing is I'll get all this done, I'll get through my probation period, and I'll get the control arm for the car fitted. And I'll look back over the last like 100 hours of figuring shit out and working our way toward the solution. And a fully built car and our first rally. And then I'll die. And I won't be able to face doing this again. God, imagine how much the first death's gonna sting in this game. We've not really had any major close calls, have we? A few instances early on. I did it again. Did I do it again? A few instances early on. Where? Hello? I would have definitely tried some things like clock in and go home and work on the car and come back 8 hours later. I would if Dougie wouldn't patrol the... What's this? What's happening? Fuck it, that's going in there uncompleted. Did you do that? Okay, I've had 2 incomplete ones so far in this shift. My problem is... What?
Okei, nyt se on sisään. Hyvä. Seuraavaksi katsotaan vielä. On telkkarissa oikein kanava.
What's going on? Why can I suddenly not put the chargers in the boxes? Is that a bug? Slay. My job is essentially pressing a button. I would stick out this job for at least 7 years. Yes! Shaggy Dan. Is that charger's broken? Now I can't put any chargers in the boxes. What are we missing? Yeah, I don't know what's happened there, Chaz. Cats. I don't know if it's just putting boxes in. Maybe it just put it in the wrong one. Don't get it. No, it sounded like Dougie said slay. Kidding. But the fact that idea was close to your, the front of your brain, we're all thinking it. But, oh, you see that kickflip then? Oops, I should have looked at chat. So every now and again it might put the charger in the wrong... Look, it's doing it again. Okay, what does this mean? Can you accept a charger now?
Morjesta, morjesta Seppo.
No, so that one's just not having it.
Joo, kuule hei, mä
There's been a bit of an issue, Kitten. For some reason, there's the chargers suddenly stop going in boxes.
Joo, just niin.
Like that one, it'll go in there.
Sellaista, saada vähän markkinoitus siitä kanssa.
Trying to work it out.
Joo, mä ajattelin kuule sellaista vähän niinku
In terms of the boxes, though, yeah, I've still made one underneath the one I'm currently doing. So, can you... I guess we just have to keep working out which ones are willing to accept a charger and which ones aren't. So none of those two, not that one. Something ain't right, is it? There's probably something with this one underneath. Yeah, I've done it twice, Cats, if you're referring to me putting boxes in chargers that haven't gone in correctly. So that one won't accept a charger. That one won't accept the charger. But they'll all accept leaflets. Is it maybe something to do with the chargers? Have I broke something? So what happened, for those that weren't watching, is I had a charger and I tried to put it in one of the boxes and it put it in one of the trays to the left instead. So that won't accept a box. The charger. That one will. Okay, we can complete that one. So that's just fucked, I guess, or something. This is broken. Not broken, but something's gone out with whack, hasn't it? Can you accept a charger now, please? There's you as well. Can you accept a charger now? No, you're fucking busted. Can you accept a charger now? No, you're fucked as well. This is how you end up on fire, yeah? Okay, something's fucked. I can do like 1 in 5 boxes. Can I fill a box today with 1 in 5 boxes? It's not fucking funny, Cats. I'm gonna get bothered here because the... But it's nothing. None of this is my fault. Right, you'll accept one. Good. Will you accept one of them? Good. Maybe we'll just do it like this from now on. Got work. It's not funny. What's your head, mate? Good work. Fucking Dougie's phone. So you go in there, you go in there, you go in there, you close, go in there. Maybe this is... Alright, this is the new system. New system, new system. We've got to have 15 new systems a day. Yeah, you go for your smoke breaks. You're all weak. Not like me, who's battling physics itself right here to get this job done. Thoughts on the new system? Is that one broken? I'm trying to develop a new system.
Vittu taas tätä samaa paskaa. Voi vittu.
This is system this. Okay, that one's broken. Do you know what I nearly did then? Blamed mop. Fucking mop.
Pelgreen puhelimessa. Ei et keskeyttänyt mitään tärkeää.
Right, manuals. Need more manuals.
Juu.
I remember when this game, when you said manual, it meant a manual gearbox. Back when it was about cars. What is it I need? Is it chargers I need, or the fucking milk trays? Chargers. I've already got chargers. Do I already have chargers? I've already got chargers. Do I have chargers? Get some more chargers. Bang. God, I bet the internet's absolutely full of, like, optimal... I bet there's a big science going on about what's the fastest way to Futufon. What you need to do, and it'll be one of them YouTube videos where it's speech to text to speech, I should say, and it's got one of them like fuzzy yellow circles that tells you where to click. Ah, fuck! I've got to stop. So with it currently working like it is, I have to test whether the chargers will be accepted first, because otherwise I'm just wasting time.
Oh, so nice to hear you. Yes. Oh, good to hear. Yes.
Would you play a spin-off of whoever George is? Straight away found something. Found what? Sorry, sitting. Right, I need more plastic trays. More plastic trays in another big box. Someone did say about loading empty boxes, but one of the replies was that'll get patched. Oh, I see. Wait, so that means you could load empty boxes? I'm not doing it. I refuse. Right, box. I see what you mean now. You were looking up whether or not the internet's full of tutorials. Okay, we can get through this. It's day 3, and I'm not flagging yet, even though it's broken. I don't think so, but I did put an empty through. Oh, not an empty, but one without a charger in it, which made me afraid that I might get in trouble, but I guess we'll never know, right? Oh. Well, that one worked. Yeah, I was speculating whether or not I would get in trouble. Okay, this... I feel at ease that there is no more crouching 15 times to put something inside a box. I've sorted it, Chaz. I've had about 85 different systems since the one we tried to develop yesterday, but at least I aren't crouching anymore. Which means I can spam the 2 or 3 buttons I am pressing so much that I get repetitive strain injuries in them. I don't even have a break at this point to stop and crouch. Just wait, your entire company will be sued by some billionaire because his spoiled brat of a 12-year-old failed to get a charger in his box. Well, it was Santa's fault, clearly. Actually, didn't it say on the health and safety thing, whatever it was, during the team meeting yesterday, that you're not allowed to swear at people, otherwise the building will catch fire? I think it said that. What are the rest of us doing at this point? Well, if you think about it, in this universe, the rest of us are out there somewhere. I'll have been... Well, I have been 11, 12. 11 probably, if it's January. What have I been doing when I was 11? Playing Pokemon mostly? Not enjoying school? 99 sit. This is a Finnish sweatshop. You're not allowed to break, but you are allowed to smoke and drink while working. You actually are allowed to break, weirdly. There's lots of breaks. Every now and again there's a team meeting, there's an office with all the services you'll need. He was at uni spending loads of time in chat rooms improving your typing skills. Satan was the person my parents told me not to go on chat rooms because, you know what I mean? Because Satan he was the guy on the other end. And now, after all these years, they were right. I did end up meeting him on the internet. You'd have been 2 turning 3. Shaggy Dan was also on chat rooms at that time. I think the first time I actually actively spoke to somebody on the internet, it was the Worms 2 chat rooms. This will have been like 97 maybe, 98 I think when we first started getting the internet. No, maybe a bit late. For some reason it was Worms 2 that was the first place I found that had a chat room and you could actively speak to other people. You'll never guess what my username was on it. He was Nam, as he was 5. It was Willie's, yeah, of course it was. No, it was my own. This makes me think of... What does this make... Right, British people, what does this make you think of before you think of phone chargers? We've all been thinking it, we just haven't said it. Was it lunch break? I think it might be lunch break. I could do with it, actually. Box, the pool cover. See, you can tell. You can tell. The British people are all thinking it. Get another batteries. I don't think I ever used a typical chat room. Closest one I ever used would be a world chat in WoW, and I usually had that muted as well. What, even back in the day?
Ei se ei käy selitykseksi, että on liukasta. Soita niille uudestaan ja sano, että jos sokerikot ei ole täällä iltapäivään mennessä, niin me katsotaan sitten.
There, bang. Okay, it's got slightly less efficient. I need to go. I need to look after myself, don't I? But I'm nearly at the end of my second box, and even with all the bugs. In fact, the bug seems to have gone away somewhat. What did I do? How did I fix the bug? I didn't even realise it's gone. You tired, mate? That's working life, apparently. Yeah. True. Do I have any food? Did I bring any food here? I don't think I did. Might have to smoke the calories away. So, outside of working today, I went and picked up some boxes with nothing in them that I wanted. That's been my day. Am I pushing Dougie at speed? I am. You can push Dougie. Yeah, can't get in there anymore, can you? Load of box sheets. Okay. Right, before everybody goes up and starts using the microwave. I'm going to go deal with all of my various issues. Then we're going to come back and finish that second box. What he says there, by the way, according to Bear, Santa, he says this is some kind of Royola trap. And Royola is Topless Gun's surname. He's not wrong. He's quite astute, is our dear Santa. Yeah, if you could save here, I'd appreciate it. Just for the sake of a 3-hour stream, having to fit working days into it and stuff. I mean, this is probably better than 90% of them, like, junk sim games, right, that people play. That are just this over and over again. Is this building in my summer car? I remember a big warehouse-looking building off to the side, but I never found anything to it. Yeah, it's always here. But I don't think it had a sign. I can't remember. Did we used to call it something? There's also the massive factory up north, which I should probably go and check out now. But this is to the east of the map on the main road. Like, through the trees in that direction will be like Sothan's house, Siddles' house and stuff. That's where we are. Did I buy any food? I thought I brought some chips. Oh, I did. Oh, now I'm urined up. It's T-Mobile. Hello? Is there somebody in it? I'll have a coffee while we wait. Oh, I can't. I need a wee. If I piss in the bin, I'm getting fired, aren't I? Can you hear me now? What's he doing? What?
No mitä helvettiä?
Oh yeah, I can't de-stress, can I? I forgot I've got no 6. Ooh. I pressed the wrong button. So I'm gonna have to... Right, this is... This is gonna suck, but this is the only way to lower stress, I'm sorry.
Voi vittujen kevää. No voi helvetti. Voi vittujen kevää. Voi helvetti. Saatana. Voi vittu. Voi vittujen kevää. Jumalauta. Voi vittu. Ei saatana. No mitä helvettiä? Saatana. No mitä helvettiä? Voi helvetti. Voi vittujen vittu. Voi saatana. Vittu. Vittu.
Just let it out, Jin, let it out.
Voi vittujen kevää. Voi saatana. Voi helvetti. Saatana. Saatana. Voi saatana. Voi vittujen kevää. Voi vittu.
Rate this viewing experience from 1 to 16.
Vittu. Voi vittujen kevää. Voi vittu. Saatana. No voi helvetti. Ei saatana. Perkele. Perkele. Voi vittu. No voi helvetti.
It's hard to do this because I'm trying to spam the end button while dealing with the coffee system.
Saatana.
This Chaz is having fun.
Saatana. No mitä helvettiä?
Watch me get fired for abusive language in the workplace. I'm looking for Satan's attention. You mean dark?
Ei saatana.
Close enough, second best. I have to have another beer now. Look at the amount of coffee I've drunk today, by the way. All of that, all of that, all of that. There's probably some in the fridge as well.
Voi vittujen kevää.
I never use profanity, so it's refreshing to see others use it. He thinks he's better than us.
Voi vittu. Voi vittujen kevää. Saatana. Saatana. Jumalauta. Ei saatana.
Petition to make Topless Gun to put like a bubbling sound over your voice if you're talking while drinking. I'm putting all this work in, by the way, and Suski doesn't respect me. I can leave soon. These working days are actually that long, aren't they? Genuinely. They're alright. Put it this way, is this the top 5 most mundane... Is this in the top 5 most mundane things Topless Guns ever had us do? Not really. What would you rather do, this for a week or the Bales job? Where the tractor noise is just running constantly. I think I'm more comfortable here. Is this Stockholm Syndrome?
Mitä mies? Ahaa. Okei, no toi oli mielenkiintoinen juttu. No mut hei nyt
Do I not have any...
kun soitit, niin
get some more.
sulle asia. Luitko viime vuoden lopulla sen uutisen siitä, että
What if I fill the sorbet full of these things, and I see if we can go to the pub and bury Benumnum in charges, just to see what it looks like.
tiedät mitä se meille tarkoittaa, niin loputon mahdollisuus kasvaa.
Just fill the shop full.
Alkuun kaikki vasta alkuun.
It's not like he's got any customers, is it? It's not like he's got a shop. Okay, this is how it breaks. It's something to do with... It's something to do with when the box isn't sat flat. That's when suddenly the chargers won't go in.
Jos mulla olisi paljon rahaa, ja vois kaikki.
I do miss these kind of jobs. Low, almost no responsibility, people leave you alone, clear, direct, straightforward, can do it on autopilot while your mind wanders off. Yeah. Simple life, right? Hey, that's the question. I wonder if these kind of jobs are harder for people now, because outside of the job, we're in a world where our attention spans are just bombarded at all times, right? I wonder if these jobs are suddenly more difficult than they were back in the day. Because we're all guilty of it, aren't we? Maybe this is the one thing that stops your brain from getting like that. See, now, the charge has disappeared, look. So this one's probably a dud and the charger can't go in it anymore. Okay, that charger just got eaten by the void. I went in the bottom one, look. Which is weird, because I was nowhere near that when I put it in. Remember the car? Those were the days. Remember in summer, when people wanted logs more often and we didn't have to do this? Those were the days. Who was the kid in the old days of the Doomhaus that when I was playing Grand Theft Auto that would come in and be like, kill a police car, drive into that guy, run someone over, murder someone, kidnap someone, rob a prostitute? He reminded me of that guy, Hot Slacks, I forgot his name. Was it Game? It might have just been Game. I feel like a lot's been automated to an extent. I had one for making custom pieces for an electrical company, super simple combinations, but it'd make hundreds of the exact same thing a day. You've just got to worry at that point about repetitive injury, haven't you? And if you can get past that, you're fine. But yeah, I guess a lot of this stuff is... There's one machine doing 20 times more than us 5 are doing in this factory. Or assembly plant, or whatever it is. But another dumb thing. Throughout the entire, first 4 or 5 weeks me playing this game, These lot have been coming in here and doing these animations and going through their whole cycle and having their meeting every Tuesday and stuff, while I've been out there fucking about, just completely unaware. You've got GTA hot slacks? Damn. Where'd you get that? Was it Gamer Base sentence? I seem to remember somebody that, like, every time I walked anywhere, it was like, kill a police officer. Run someone over. Do what I would do. 2 boxes. Chopped it. 3 boxes today. I mean, I might as well keep working, haven't I? For another hour or so. I'm not allowed Grand Theft Auto. My mum says it'll make me a bad guy. From how you described Gamer Bay, I wouldn't doubt it for a second. We joke, but Gamer Bay was one of the highlights of that little period. And it was during one of the best playthroughs as well, or one of the ones I enjoyed the most. Gamer Bay was fun. He joined Discord in 2022 or something, and then I said, come back when you're 18 and you're more than welcome. And he said, okay. Good old Gamer Bay. But it'll be a bit like War Doge, won't it? Like, War Doge was just this weird kid for the longest time, and then he was an adult, and he was different, and suddenly he's a different person. Still a dickhead, but a different dickhead. The Gamer Bay lying era was this is some kid, by the way, that joined the Grand Theft Auto playthrough in 2018. He was an absolutely. He was one of the highest level 11-year-old bullshitters you've ever seen. Same with Auger. I find it's the opposite with Auger. He joined and never changed. To the point where we famously didn't even realise he was as young as he was. He's still exactly the same person now as he was when he first joined all them years ago. Except he's not Napoleon in full character as he was when he first joined. Oh, his real life's changed a lot, yeah. There's still the same amount of high-powered bollocks he always used to talk. Now he just does it for the living. Well, he works for a phone company. I'm not going to get this box finished, am I? I wonder if it's worth... What time is it? Maybe I can work a tiny bit of overtime and we'll drive up. I've never actually worked in a assembly job before. I won't say what, but our mother used to have an assembly job from home. When she was too ill to work anywhere. To go anywhere, she got a job where a company, I won't say what obviously because it would be a bit doxy, but would send her massive boxes of components and they'd be laid out in our living room and she'd sit and watch TV while she was an Avon lady as well, yeah. She always had multiple jobs. But she did assembly jobs that worked from home. And as I say, she used to sit and watch TV during the day with massive boxes of this stuff that she'd put together from separate things. People shit on it, but it was the tits. Is it different in different countries? It's always been mid to high range in this country. Every female friend or girlfriend I've ever had loved my mother because it would always be coming round for free shit that she was giving out. She'd always leave with a bag full of shampoos and all sorts. They never loved me. This is always the same, isn't it? Like, you desperately don't want to go to work. Then the second you go to work and everyone's like, it's home time, you're like, oh, I'm in a groove here, I don't want to leave. Not samples as such, but she'd get stuff that was returns. So it would be just give free shit away. Like, she'd get people that they'd sent something they didn't want, or somebody had ordered something and returned it or whatever, or she'd get stuff that she was sent as like a care package that she was almost invariably allergic to when our mum was a kid. So there's always a big box of shit. Makes you wonder how Gwynblade grew up smelling so bad. Tupperware parties were slightly rarer than the classic Avon lady when we were in this country. But yeah. Then they were Ann Summers pies for a while though, weren't they? That was a thing as well. Right, is it time to clock out? Not yet. There's a few more. I don't know why I'm doing this because there's no fucking point. I've probably done as much as I wanted to. I'll go take advantage of the free coffee, swear around in circles, and I'll go clock out and consider it overtime. I wonder if it actually like closes the doors at 5 and I'll get locked out. Or locked in, I should say. What's the samples, lady? She was on demo. I just thought, is there achievements in this game yet? There probably isn't, right? Because it's like early access. I bet there's an achievement to pass the probation in the job. I've drunk probably 50 cups of coffee while I've been in the office so far. But you loved it was just a bunch of stay-at-home mums having wine in the middle of the day and eating food out of those products that they were demoing. I get it, but Tupperware's not important enough for that, right? Like, Tupperware's brilliant, and we've all used it all our lives, or some alternative, like the classic lock and lock. But, like, it seems a strange thing to all gather together and talk about.
Oh.
All the kids just running around eating bullshit food and getting into shit you shouldn't. Yeah, take the whole family to sit and talk about Tupperware for a bit. It's a bit like the fox hunt in the UK, it's just an excuse for everybody to get together and enjoy themselves. They should just stop pretending it's about fucking Tupperware. 9 hours and 31 minutes. Yeah, man. Wait. Am I banking 9 hours and 30 minutes? I don't understand the time banked thing. I'm just assuming... I maybe should have paid more fucking attention. Night, everyone. Pleasure working with you as always. I need some cigs badly. Let's go to the shop. Let's do the loop again. Or maybe sleep at the apartment tonight. Why did Tupperware go bankrupt? I feel so sad. Not too long ago. The classics line. Fucking Tupperware fresh. Saying that they always claim to be fresh. Well, this is where I'm in it. Just make sure I'm there. The stream's actually functioning. Bye, work. Love you. I hope to never see you again. Right, more boxes from Salty. Salty, give us the good news. Reeps, good afternoon. Reeps, I've got a full-time job in this game. Packing phone chargers in a factory all day. It's awful. You don't give anything to own the popcorn bowl you had. Why do you find it difficult to vomit in other things, kid? Oh, big Pyrex bowls. Mina gonna have to. Oh yeah, I never thought. Mina had some technical issues during a business meeting today and accidentally fluffed it. And then coincidentally, the title of the stream today is. Have you recovered? Phone charging. Yeah, Nokia. If you think about it, Reeps, Nokia were Finnish. It's the My Winter Car Nokia alternative. Dad'd beat you if you puked in the popcorn bowl. But it's tradition. Oh, you did ask that, yeah. I never put two and two together. I had this title in mind since yesterday. And I did a little bit of AoE damage on Mina, so all's well that ends well. Guess I'm the only one whose friend's parents had sex toy sales pies, besides Pampered Chef and whatever Tupperware they were selling, as 12 kids got packed into one bedroom. Yeah, when I said Ann Summers during that discussion, Shaggy Dan, that's a sex toy shop in the UK. They did them here as well. Yeah, as Reeves says. Met a few of the people at the meeting who assured you it was fine. It was a test of adversity, Mina, and you passed it. Did you have to do a lot of explaining of what was going on the very tiny screen? Meanwhile, in the business meeting that Jitten went on today, he was told, don't swear and don't push things around or you'll bleed profusely and set the building on fire. And then we got told that the company's doing well, and that was it. Sex toys, what's unique? Oh, is that in some new sex shop? Sex toys to women? Sex women? Oh, is it an MLM? I just feel there's a bit of natural selection going on with them things. It's Darwinism, right? Pretty difficult to see anything in Excel on that tiny screen. I'll give it some of this. Sex woman. I might have been there. It's good to know that that's a universal experience, yeah. It was fun though when you were kids and them things were going on, because sometimes you got to play with them little rocket ships that had them little engines on them. You know the ones that go all the way to the moon. This has been a stream, this. I've done 2 full working days into this stream. It's been the least productive. Actually, it's been a pretty productive 3 hours. If you carpal tunnel, yeah. It said something about tunnels on the box. The ones that run circles. Yeah, they were in that Toy Story film that never made it to cinema. And there's that one that really didn't look like Bugs Bunny, but... I've got that beat down feeling from leaving work. This shit's too realistic. Remember when people used to say Shenmue was really like at the FCI game? Nah. Nah, not anymore, it's not. They made it just not the blockbuster they assumed it would be. It didn't break records, it broke high. No. Going home to my microwave meal, yeah, pretty much directly. I might have a burger or something to treat myself before we go home. Because guess what I've got to do? Go to bed and get up in the morning for work. Broke marriages, yeah. That's a hell of a lot cleaner than what I was going to say. Oh shit, shouldn't have handbraked. Look at that. Turku drift. Oh, back to the garage on a night as usual. Our routine visit to Salty to pick up some boxes that are full of car components I don't want. You can imagine one of these, can't you, when you get out of the car after it gets to PSK. Lovely. First job, buy some 6. I'll check my bank as well. I'm hoping there's about 1,700 in here so rent doesn't screw me. I was wondering if the taxi job would show up on there again. Bear? What's that one? What's the one that begins with T? Have I got my benefits back? And I'm about to lose them standing in that fucking factory all day. I'm getting unemployment again. I mean, I want to get paid for my 2 weeks probation. I'm essentially robbing the government, yeah. Where's that come back though? I don't understand. Salty, I need some 6. We never got that, but the girls would get to those parties, and once the youngest ones won a raffle for a purple dildo that she used to terrify everyone. What? For years we never knew when a dildo might fall on our heads. Salty, can I pick up some packages, please? Salty? No, come back!
Ei saatana.
Should I open these packages at PSK at this point? Fall on our head, fly across the restaurant, or become a slipping hazard. That was the thing at basketball games where people were betting on whether or not the game would be disrupted at a certain time. And so they would bet on it and then go to the game and throw dildos on the whatever it's called, court. She needs to get out now. She's throwing purple dildos around Mackey's. Alright, I'm thinking of becoming really, really lazy. And we're going to empty these boxes here. Because I don't need any of this crap. I don't know where I'm going to put it. Is that the same puller? Yeah. Come on, give me some good news, game. Stupid shit video game. A crankshaft, a cover... Oh, a spring I need. Springs are good. I'll take a spring. Put a 50 grand bet at Vegas that somebody would streak at the Super Bowl, and he ended up doing it himself, which was like a 2 grand fine. But did he get the money? That's toxic. But somehow genius at the same time. It's one of them things that there's probably not a law against. Yet. So you give him his money and then make the law. See what I bet you could do for Wimbledon. Get your mankini ready. Right, is there any chance in hell that I can be happy? No. Instrument panel, old gearbox, front link right, water pump pulley, a grill, and a clutch disc. Fucking hell.
Satana.
I assume there's no new classified magazine either. I'm going to burn 15 marks just to test. Why will it not drop? Not drop. Drop's the wrong word. Why will it not? Will one not appear? Are you happy in this game? No. Salty. Salty, can I quickly just tell me there's a few more that I can pick up? Go on. Alright, I'm going to have to order a bunch more of them. This is the same, right? Yeah, rear upper arm. There was a lower arm on here as well, wasn't there, somewhere? Was it later? Is it definitely the same one? Yeah, the rear upper I remember. There was a front lower as well, wasn't there, somewhere? There. Okay, yeah, it's the same one. You can have that, Salty. I hope you enjoy building your car with parts you've stolen.
Perkele.
Right, let's go home. We'll at least go to the apartment. Well, what a week this has been. We've made some major progress on the car, except this one last component that I just can't fucking find, and it's killing me. But not only did we find the job, we applied for the job, got the job, and have worked 3 days on the job. I hope next week at some point there's going to be a note, an incoming on the cash machine that says Futufon $4,000 or something wild. But the fact I've started getting unemployment again is worrying. I wonder if I've been sent an unemployment form. Let's go have a look. If I have, I'm going to have to work out how to fill the thing out without losing my benefits. I'll let you know if I find it. Yeah, you're going to have to find a second controller. Yeah, maybe I've been fired and I just don't know yet.
Cheeky news, not content with simply beating the game, he's now attempting to finish it backwards. Good luck, Cheeky.
Yeah, maybe I'm already sacked. It was the charger that I didn't put in that one box. I knew it'd come back to bite me. I'm working this 10-day period, then we'll decide. But the problem is, once I get through my probation period, or whatever it's called, my wages will go up to $4,000 a week or something. And I have a feeling that at some point this game is going to be mostly just waiting for parts to show up in the magazine. What else am I going to do? There you go, car's plugged in. Did I get anything that I wanted to take in the house? No. Right, let's go check, see if I've got an employment form. Schmitz, good morning. You'll be getting a tax line in the mail soon for an employment fraud. What's the address for the courthouse? Do we know? I don't know, because I used to have a map that told me where everything was in this town when I had the taxi, but that's been fucking confiscated. Right, there's an electric bill, a phone bill, and no employment. Why am I suddenly getting employment benefits? I don't understand how that's worked out. Because surely I'd have to reapply for unemployment like I did last time. Alright, Augur, alright, Jamie. Everybody well? So loud. It's easier to drink Sothan's beer than anybody else. Speaking of Jamie.
Perfect timing to join.
Jamie, welcome to the stream. Jamie, this game has got toxic. I now have to work 8 hours per in-game day packing fucking chargers into boxes in an assembly plant with a small lunch break where I can... And when I get home, I'm so tired I have to sleep and then set off and go again in the morning. And I get the tiniest little bit of time on an evening to go and work on the car or enjoy myself. And all I do is go to the shop to order more boxes to see if I can get the one piece for the car that I took. Topless Gun has been sent to test me. It's life, basically, yeah. But instead of the 8 hours on an evening you get between finishing work at 5 and going to bed at 10, 11 or whatever, it's like 20 minutes. That was bad maths, I just realised. Searching for the one piece, you say. Where's Augur? What am I doing? I've come home from work and I'm just staring into space. This is fucked. Right. However, tomorrow is Friday, which is the day we don't. Jamie, thank you for 82 months, by the way. I forgot to... Jamie, I appreciate the sub. I was going to go back and then I just stopped and stared into space because work has been killing me. Jamie, thank you for the sub. And good afternoon. Tomorrow would be WoW. But I wasn't feeling it too much. As much as it's one of my favourite ever games and I play the fuck out of it at all times, it just didn't quite feel like something that I was enjoying streaming. It's far too loud. So, from one bad decision to another, tomorrow we're going to be starting The Forest 2. The sequel to a game I didn't enjoy the first version of, but for some reason, while we've got Fridays free, while my winter car's going on, we might as well explore it, right? So if you're a fan of high-quality, good games built on a foundation of strong storytelling and stellar writing, give tomorrow a skip. Or to lose at the weekend, yeah, I'm actually looking forward to it. It's nice to have these free hit games, because we've been doing alright with them lately. Whether or not this is one of them, I don't know. I'll check your point. What do you mean back here, Hot Slacks? Right, so, The Forest. Tomorrow, it's probably shit. But we'll see what it's like, we'll give it a go. We'll hold our nose and hope it's as better than the first one. For now, however, that is my winter car for this week. Not bad this week. We got a job. We got our benefits back. We've almost entirely built the engine. We're a bit closer to our goals. And I'll see you all next week for more. I usually do my installs, etc. in the morning on a Friday. I'm home all afternoon. I leave the house at 1 PM tomorrow instead, so you're happy. You leave the house at 1 PM tomorrow, so you're going to miss the forest. Good. Huzzah, that's toxic. Thank you all for joining though this week, I appreciate it. Welcome to all the new followers. Thank you all for the bits and everything. You're all very generous. Mostly thank you for your time. But that's going to do it for today. We're going to do our penultimate marbles of the week right now. If you want to stick around and win marbles. And they're going to get out of here lovely. I don't know what to think about my winter car. I love it. But my word, this game is going to be toxic if you imagine dying. Wait, tomorrow you're streaming on weekends again? Don't do that to me, I'll carry on. Don't do that to me. Right, I love you all. Thank you all. Stick around for marbles if you fancy it. But for now, goodbye and good riddance. Right, speaking of marbles, the Greens won yesterday. The Oranges were in the lead for 5 seconds, and the Greens managed to shut the gap again. And now here we find ourselves on the losing team. Oranges win today. We can at least tie it up. Alcarion's gained a day. He's time travelling. It is indeed Thursday. It is Thursday, isn't it? It is. It's Thursday. Fucking Alcarion was prepping for stream races then. Did you see that? Right then, marbles. The Greens and the Oranges, which are the two teams in the Doomhaus Discord, are about to take part in marbles on stream. If you'd like to be one of them, you must be a green or an orange of the Doomhaus Discord, and you must type the password. If the password is correct, I'll give you a marble. If your marble wins, you get the golden name and you get to be the hero of your team, be it green or orange. Oranges, let's win this today. I feel you, Alcarion. I felt like today was Tuesday and I don't like it. You got up nice and early to join the stream and watch somebody work a most boring and monotonous job. I don't blame you. If you are in the Discord and like to take part in today's marbles, you must simply type the password, and the password for today is... Charger. Go. I lost the day once and found it at the end of February. I pressed N then to swear in Finnish. Fuck that guy. Could have sworn it was Friday. Right then, Oranges. Today's the day. We have Jamie for the Greens, Paula for the Greens, Katz for the Greens, Kelly for the Greens, Reeps for the Greens, Alcarion for the Oranges, Sid for the Oranges, Keaton for the Oranges, Mina for the Oranges, Tagslack good afternoon for the Oranges, Siddles for the Oranges, Chaz for the Greens, Azar for the Greens, Azzy for the Oranges, Shaggy Dan for the Oranges, Schmitz for the Oranges, Bear for the Greens, Monrock for the Oranges, Hot Slacks for the Oranges, and 6-4 for the Greens. Did I hear a lot of orange come through there? I'm suddenly excited. 20 marbles into the race. We've got Jamie, Polar, Katz, Kelly, Reeps, Alcarion, Satan, Kitten, Mina, Tagslack, Siddles, Chaz, Azar, Azzy, Shaggy Dan, Schmitz, Bear, Mindright, and Hot Slacks. 11 oranges and 9 greens. First person to pick a number between 1 and 10 picks the 11. Orange comeback. I bought this charger and all I got was the manual. Mindright says 1. Oh god, he's put us on Vor's Lab. 20 marbles enter. Tight one with more oranges than greens. Let's begin. Right, we have, in terms of oranges that could catch Augur at the top, Siddles, Schmitz and Alcarion. This is the way. Dougie just missed out, unfortunately. I'd already pressed go. Shit. Did I go early on marbles today? I might have. Sorry, everybody, if you're arriving. I don't think I did go early, did I? No, about the right time. Right, 28 to 27 in favour of the Greens. Person of the century of the day to the winner. And we begin. Alcarion, Schmitz or Siddles win this and they tie Augur at the top of the table. Good luck to all. Come on, Oranges. We've got a very rare advantage here. Yeah, it came through after I'd already pressed go, Dougie, unfortunately. Dougie, then, will not be tying Augur at the top of the table. Mindright's got a good drop here. It's hard to tell which one's closer to the centre, though. I'm sure the Greens will find some way of catching up. Looks like Schmitz is in the lead. Siddles drops out early. Shaggy Dan in second. Bear in third. Siddles gets over the hot bullshit. Shaggy Dan has died. The Oranges are down to 10. Greens 9. But 2 Greens have died. The Greens are on 7. The Oranges are on 10. Alcarion's died. 6-4's died. Greens are on 6. Oranges are on 9. Siddle's absolutely shooting through. You're going to tie Auger at the top of the league if he stays like this. Schmitz, Jamie, Kelly, all getting dropped. Kelly, what a slam! Kelly for the Greens overtakes. By the way, there is only one slot left before the Eurovision line is going to creep up the list. So if somebody wins today that hasn't won yet in 2025, 6, whatever the fucking year it is. That was a good drop from Kelly. Can Siddles get a better one? Siddles gets a not bad one. Kelly enters the spinner. Jamie's gone in the test tube. Can Siddles get slapped out with this with enough pace to catch up? Siddles has gone backwards. Kelly's completely free. Well, fucking Greens. Ooh, Kelly tried her hardest to fall off then. This is typical. Orange is in the lead for the whole thing. Kelly gets one good move. And just like that, is your person of the century of the day for the Greens. Fucking hell. Does Siddles get to win a mug as he smashed his, or is he the worst one for or is Siddles the worst one for stopping Auger? Actually, technically, if no, because I guess it still goes to the person in second, doesn't it? But I don't want Auger's address, you know. Kelly, however, congratulations. The Greens win 3 points back to back to back and punish the Oranges for daring going in the lead. This is a Green win that is impressive because they had 2 less marbles. Good work, Greens, and you got 2 of the top 3. Alright, the Greens with less beat the Oranges with more. Azar, the crown comes off. There's Kelly. Is that Kelly then? Is that a first point for Kelly? Because if it is, the Eurovision line's going to appear. Because if there's 24 countries in Eurovision, right? Oh no, Kelly's on 2. Alright, Kelly's 3rd of the year. Roger that. Lovely. Right, Greens, good work. 29 to 27. The Greens start extending their lead out again. But for now. Hello? Okay. I'm getting out of here before the adverts start. I'm not going to waffle today. Keep an eye out for people that might be live from the Doomhaus family right now. Enjoy your evening. Sleep well and eat well. Thank you all for the bits, the subs, the hosts, the raids, and everything in between. Thank you for spending your time in this awful place. I'm going to sneak off super fast because I've got a lot to do today. So, thank you all. I love you all. I will see you tomorrow for the start of a brand new playthrough in a sequel to a game we didn't like. That's marketing. You're all very lovely. Kelly, congratulations. Greens, congratulations. But for now, Shaggy Dan, Tag Slack, Dougie, Mindrake, Schmidt, Bear, Hot Slacks, Azzy, Chaz, Siddles, Tag Slack, Kitten, Satan, Mina, Alcarion, Reeps, Kelly, and everybody else I can't see on screen right now. I love you very much. I'll see you tomorrow where hopefully the Forest 2 is better than the first one. But for now, the final word from Shaggy Dan, which I want you all to ponder as you close your eyes and fall to sleep this evening, is this. Pamphlet.